Hey, bitch, what do you know about this camera? Nothing. Okay, maybe we should go somewhere else. Criminal Affairs? Hey! March 21st, Police Station. Criminal Affairs Department. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Hey, pal!
Why the blunt greeting?
Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about, see?
What do you mean by that?
Well, things look perfect this time round. The evidence and testimony are airtight.
You say that every time, Gumshoe. And then every time I'm like, but what if I cross-examined a fucking turd that I found on the ground? Pearl doesn't say anything, she just chirps. Okay, yeah, that's my child voice. I am saying words. I'm saying what she's saying. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. Let's save again. So, what do you mean the evidence is airtight?
I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces. And both of them are in this photo, see?
I have this photo already. Right, you gave it to me.
The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest, see?
Huh. That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. Ongard.
Yep, I found it in the folds of the
Nickel Samurai Special Pants. And the second one is...
that knife in his chest, pal!
The fingerprints.
So the knife are in his chest, on his chest to be exact. You didn't even have to ask, Missy. It's obvious. They're mine. I mean, they're Matt Arnhardt's.
Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. What about the testimony? So what about this airtight testimony?
It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag, see?
I thought so.
What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal?
Well...
And I even told her not to open that fucking mouth of hers and laugh to anyone, that dumb bitch.
Her blab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down. Trust me.
Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Ongard come out of the victim's room, around the estimated time of death.
What do you know about this camera, Gumshoe?
The stuff in that glass is tomato juice, pal.
Tomato juice?
I heard that the victim really loved that stuff. Favorite drink in the world.
Was it actually tomato juice in Japanese? Or is this just a dub thing? It was his favorite drink? First time I've heard that. What can you tell me about this guitar case?
Oh, that. This is just one I heard, pal. But that's the Jamming Ninja's signature item. Yeah, we looked for it too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show.
It's starting to sound like that red guitar is related to this case after all. Okay. Huh. Shit. Oh yeah, tell me about this. What do you think about this article? If you're talking about her thing with John, I always thought she was a bit careless in the way that she handled it. And that's it? That's it. Wow. Do you want to tell me about your boss? About your manager? That's my manager. Did you meet her? Yeah. What do you think? Strong woman, right? And she takes good care of me. You're such a mama's boy. She's pegging him as well. Or wait, no, I made that joke already. Damn it! I forgot and thought we were talking about someone else. Huh. So what can you tell me about this? Okay. Well, if you're such a fan, you should know about this. Nope. What about this? Wow! Let's try his room again? Yeah, I have no fucking idea. Anyone got any ideas? Oh, actually, hang on just a second. So, did you know that Will Powers had a thing for you? Oh wait, never mind, I already did this, didn't I? Damn it! I already had this conversation. Do you know anything about Franny von Karma? No. Nope. It was Matt that... No, I already showed it. I already tried showing him the dead body. God damn it. I still have the walkthrough open. Should we look at it again? We've also hit the 2-hour mark, but I don't want to end without, like, progressing, so fuck it, let's just look at it. No! Whoa, 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 what? God, you know, when I read these, it becomes real. When I read the walkthrough, it becomes real obvious. Like, why didn't I even bother trying to do that? What? You'll see. We're gonna do the thing. Like, of course I gotta present him with this. I didn't get this from him.
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves, see?
The scandal with Mr. Cum, but why?
Well, 2 years ago, a woman...
You know, just flash up a dead, hanged woman on the screen. You know, like you do.
A woman committed suicide.
Content warning? Her name was Celeste Impacts. She looks like that one chick from Mirror's Edge who was also named Celeste. Yeah, you know. Yeah, no chill, you just... Here! Celeste Impacts. And she was John Combs' manager.
And he was John Combs'
Manager. Okay, words. The victim's manager?
Well, that's not all, pal. Miss Impacts was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor, see?
Oh.
She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business. From square one.
What do you think the scariest thing in the Phoenix Wright games is? The lack of a content warning. No, like a scene or anything. Oh, well, bear in mind, the one I've played the most and remember the most is the first one. One stays in my mind. What's the one that stays in your mind? Unless it's, if it's a spoiler, then for like stuff I haven't played yet, then don't tell me. But if it's from the first game or from this game, then go ahead. Have you played 3? I watched part of a playthrough of 3. I think I watched the first episode of the anime season of the 3rd game. And I think I watched a bit of the opening trial, the one with like the flashback where you play as Mia. Is it Dahlia? Is Dahlia what scares you? I have no details about Dahlia other than she exists. But I'm guessing it's Dahlia. Okay, I can't even remember if it was 3, yeah. If it's from, like, Apollo Justice or Miles Edgeworth games, then go ahead and tell me, because I'm not going to play them. Also, let me just fuck with the camera a bit. Yeah. But I won't say what it is then. Okay, that's fine. A woman who is both Mr. Combs' manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could a suicide have something to do with this case?
You want to know more about her, pal?
Yes.
She was the victim's manager and also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor, see? It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked together by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence, but
fuck! I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another.
Miss Von Hermes, eh?
Can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
Hey, you don't mean...
I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Get out.
Wait, please wait, sir. If I don't get this month's pay, I'll start...
Quiet! If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you want to say? What? What's about to happen right now? Nani? Bro, it's our ex! Why is he here? Edgeworth? Oh, it was in Miles' Investigations. Okay, go ahead and tell me. Okay, I haven't played Miles' Investigations. I have no plans to play it, so go ahead and tell me what happens. I like that this is what reminded you. Like, oh right, Edgeworth. It was the Edgeworth game. The Blue Badger sneaks. Oh. Does it stab him? Does it surprise butt sex him? Oh, okay. Right, like the Blue Badger. Trigger warning, can I link the screenshot? Okay. Go ahead. I don't have like a link blocker function on my bot like you do, so you can go right ahead. Is Miles' Turnabout a prequel? Or Miles' Investigations? Oh. Oh my god! What in the world? What the fuck, man? I don't know if Phoenix Wright was a fucking horror game. He moves? Like in this? Is this a moving... like, scene? Is this an animated scene? It's not just a screenshot? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look this up later. Alright, I'm gonna look this up later. Ah! Oh, so it's like... So, like, if this is the Blue Badger, it's like... Tsh, 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 like that. That's horrifying. It looks like... You know those, like, fucking RPG Maker horror games? That's what that looks like. Like the fucking Crooked Man. Or the Witch's House. That scene lives in my mind rent-free and not in a good way. No, I bet not. I'm gonna have to look it up later. I'm probably gonna regret it, because I'm not good with horror, but it's Phoenix Wright. It should be fine. Sorry, I know I keep stalling, but speaking of, like, random horror bullshit, my friend was streaming this SpongeBob horror game last night. I wouldn't, but, like, okay. Oh dear. Okay. My friend was streaming this fucking SpongeBob horror game. It's called Sponge Massacre. And you're like the bikini... It's like a fan-made game. It's not, like, proper or anything. But it's like... It's basically Slender. You're one of the Bikini Bottom police because SpongeBob has, like, not left his house in a while. And Patrick, Sandy, and Squidward have gone missing. So you, a cop, go into the house as a part of a raid on SpongeBob's house. And you have to, like, find 7 Krabby Patties to open a secret door in SpongeBob's house. But in the entire time, SpongeBob just appears and, like, tries to kill you, and it's horrifying. And they've, like, demonically pitch-shifted his lines and his laugh. And you, like, shoot him to make him go away. And if you win and get all 7 Krabby Patties, you open the secret door and it leads to his bedroom. And he sits there, and he, like... Content warning, again. He's sitting on his bed, and you hear him go, "Do it! Do it!" And then he puts a rifle in his mouth and kills himself. And that's it. That's the good ending. You win. There's 2 endings. One if you die, one if you win. After she won, she booted up another SpongeBob horror game called Squidward's Suicide. I didn't watch that one because I had to go to work, but I'm not gonna look that one up because fuck that. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, it is terrifying. Like, it's a bit jank because I think it was made by, like, one person, but yeah. It's been a long time, right? What am I going to do? Wait, he's not British. What am I going to do with you? I mean, you know the answer to that, Mouse. Still blaming others when things go wrong. Oh, you're talking to Franny. Okay. You haven't changed a bit, Francisca. That sounds kinky. Well, she's talking to her, not me. And he's talking to her, not me. Excuse me. You... How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it! You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Your father murdered my father and then tried to frame me for the murder of my father and also tried to frame me for the murder of someone else who he framed for the murder of my father. Anyway. Let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never! Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. It'll be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory. You've been saying this for, like, the entire game. Shut the fuck up. Still the same wild mare she always was. And this is where Phoenix slaps him. Pog champ! Demi-Pog! Yes! I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died. I never want to see you again. I think that's enough. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy. Not to mention one-sided. You need to chill, Phoenix. Just get over me. We're through. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What's that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. Working together is the definition of teamwork. Also, people die when they are killed. Is this a pigeon? The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my ass, it's available to you. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Well, I know what I'm photoshopping later. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside his head? A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred von Karma is still my mentor, and a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd be better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. You dramatic Ponce Phoenix! I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? I mean, I think we've established that I became a defense attorney because I wanted to bone you. Well, with Francisca, she almost always says,
I will defeat you this time!
The instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my clients, to save their lives. To save your client, you say. Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals. Those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth. Looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I've yet to learn? Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time will come when you will see... What? The time when you will see is coming soon enough. Oops, words. Hey, look! I have no interest in talking about this. Okay. Put a little more thought into what you show me. Okay, here's my dick. So, while I was abroad, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it. Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. Refreshing? And what is so refreshing about a spring breeze? Sounds like the pollen is not treating him well this year. Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret? You can't help but feel this whole case revolves around her. This woman is another key to solving this case. Ah, the music stopped. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago, but she was suddenly called away by a different show and became John Cum's manager. And then a few months later, Celeste Impax died. But her death was ruled as a suicide, right? Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? Ha! Miss Impax's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there's no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impax had even written such a note? There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But thanks, Netflix! But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. John Cum himself. The victim? Yeah, you know. He was the one who found her body. I'm fairly certain that that's just Mia. Like, they just reused the... Oh, never mind. They would have just drawn this again. Never mind. He was the one who found her body. Or he, in deeper voice, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide the suicide note. Mr. Cum hid his own manager's suicide note? But why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1, anyway. Part 1? Deceased, Celeste Impact. Found by John Cum. Was her suicide note hidden? I think on that note, we can call it a stream. Because it's been almost 2.5 hours. But sweet. Well, our ex has decided to come back into our lives. Isn't that something? Yep, these are... I'm definitely photoshopping the shit out of this. Someone's probably already done it, but fuck it. Anyway, so, with that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that follow button if you want to see more content like this, and if you want to support me, consider hitting that subscribe button, or pledging to my Patreon, or donating via Streamlabs. The appropriate links for which are in the descriptions down below. But as always, your viewership is the best way to support me. I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to fuck that like button! Bye!